I wanted to give a little bit of a update and overview and thought a quick video might be helpful because I have posted some additional resources for you as we get deeper into the semester, and you will begin working on completing your own assessment of your microsystem and start working on building your storyboard related to your the clinical practice issue. So I just thought I would show you some of that. If you navigate to our modules page, um, and please, if you all have resources, I'm going to show you some resources that are posted. And if you discover resources that you would like to share, please feel free to forward them to me, because there's always, everybody finds things that are helpful for them that are nice to share. So you'll see all of the assignment, if you go under course information, there are the direct links to the assignment rubrics. And I've also posted the rubrics as part of the assignment. Usually it shows up on Canvas at the bottom of the assignment. James let me know that there was a link that wasn't working for this week's, for the Clinical Microsystem Part 1 assignment, and so I have corrected that. But you'll see that rubric is in multiple places, or the grading guidelines. So I have updated the just-in-time tutorial, which gives an overview of all of the assignments and puts them all in context. So if you go to VoiceThread, I just want to show you what that looks like. It's about 10 slides and it takes about 15 minutes to see it, but here it is, just-in-time tutorial. So please do look over that, and I do have it in order of the assignments, so you can just listen to the first several slides to get an overview of the clinical microsystem part 1. And if you want to hear the whole, like see what is the end game, it might be helpful to listen to the entire tutorial and then know that you can go back to it. I think some people like to see what is the end game, and you'll notice I did post an example for you, and I'll make sure, let's see, where is that assigned? I will make sure to draw that to your attention. I'm looking down here to see where it is. This is all of your stuff. I'll have to find it and post it for you. So that's the just-in-time tutorial on the assignments. And here's the individual rubrics. I did post some additional tools for you. There's the QI Essentials Toolkit, which is linked to the IHI site. There's some resources there. There's information here on creating cause and effect diagrams, and then there's a template here for building a Pareto, as well as a process map template. So these will be useful as you start building your storyboard and completing your assignment. So I think those are the main things I wanted to share with you. If you look at our rubric or our event for this week, there was one thing I wanted to point out. When you see that there's a discussion that's posted, versus whether you see a collaboration that's posted, there's two different pathways. So if you click on, let's just go ahead and you access both of them, since these are group assignments, through your group page. So if you navigate to the People tab, and for me, this should take you directly to your project group. And you'll see here we have these project groups. I have to go ahead and open it up this way. So this is what you should see when you go to your group page, and you'll see you have discussions posted here. And this will take you to, and I will always post a discussion topic with the actual instructions every time you have a discussion, so you'll already see it here started. If it's a collaboration, such as when you did the RCA, you click collaborations, and you'll see that I create a collaboration page with, again, the instructions every time I'm asking you to work together as a group. So for week 5, here was the collaboration tab for learning organizations. So that's how I make the differentiation, whether you're doing a discussion post, which is where you do your individual posting first and respond to each other, or whether you're working together. And there are two different links for that. I think that addresses some of the main questions that have come up lately. I will be reviewing the quiz. I know there were a few questions about that as well. So I will look over that and see if I have, and I will post in the quiz some responses for people to view after the quiz closes, so you can see feedback on your responses. And lastly, let me see, there was one other thing I wanted to talk about. Think if I can think about it. The other thing that was asked or requested is that we open up the modules sooner, and so we will try to stay at least a week ahead. I just want to point out to you that all of the weekly schedule is posted on the syllabus as well as under modules. Probably the quickest place to find it here, if you go to the bottom of the syllabus, the course schedule is posted at the end. The weekly schedule that goes to a Google Doc that has all of the an overview of what that week is. So if the module is not open yet, you can see what that is. In addition, if you go to modules, again, you'll see here the course schedule is listed right here. But we are working, Dr. Duva is helping with Fresh Eyes to do some edits. I do like to upgrade and look at the readings, and we have a new textbook this year, so we are having to revise and modify, and we use some of the what we've learned and what feedback we've given from the preceding weeks to help inform any changes that we make. So that's why this isn't just a cookie cutter here, let's push it all out. Every time I teach this course, some things I reuse and amplify, and some things we completely redo and update. So that is hopefully the explanation for it, but I certainly appreciate your need and want to be able to work ahead if possible. So there are just use the course schedule to help guide some of that, and that might be helpful. So let me know if you have any other questions. I have been watching the Q&A discussion board as well as responding to emails.